need to disconnect the battery, so we need to lift up on the back seat. Just grab right here, lift up, and over here. And if you want to pull the back seat completely out, just disconnect the connector, and it slides right out. Disconnect the negative terminal, use a 10mm socket. Slide it off and out of the way. Take this mount off, use an 18mm socket, take this bolt out. And there's a nut back here, take that off, use the same 18mm socket. Take this push pin off, use a trim tool. Take this nut off, use a 10mm socket. There's a nut down here, use the same 10mm socket. Take that out. Just use a magnet, take that out. Now I can pick this reservoir up, and we'll just slide this mount off the stud and out of the way. Take this cover off, there's a couple of locks right there, and just push on the tabs, slide that off. Take a belt tensioner tool with the 1/2 inch adapter on the end. We're going to go right into the tensioner, right here. Loosen up the belt. You should be able to take it off the power steering pump pulley. Underneath the car, we need to remove the nut for the motor mount right here. It's a 21mm socket. And also right here, same 21mm socket. Underneath the car, near the front of the engine, I'm just going to use a floor jack with a block of wood just to raise up on the front of the engine. Good. Now you can use a 15mm socket, take this bolt out. Might have to move the AC line a little bit. And just use a pry bar if the tensioner is stuck. And it slides right out. Now take the tensioner, want to slide it in the right position on the belt, slide it in place. You can put the bolt in now. And there's a little pin. You need to line the pin up in the hole and then the bolt hole. Get that lined up. And get it started. And you want to torque that bolt to 37 foot-pounds. Now, provided the belt's routed the same way as it was around the pulleys, just grab the belt and move it close to the power steering pulley. Put the tensioner tool on and slide it. Take the tension off and put the belt over the power steering pump. Now lower the engine, nice and slow. Take the mount and just slide it back in position over the stud. Lower the coolant bottle. Put the bolt in place. Put the nut in place back here. We'll tighten those down. Tighten that down, tighten this one down. Put these nuts on, right here and down below. Tighten those down. Put the push pin in and press it down. Put the cover on. Put the nuts on the mounts. And tighten those up. Connect the negative terminal. Tighten the nut. And just snug it down. Double check, it's good. Now slide the seat back in position. Make sure the seat belts are in place. Connect the connector. Just lock it down. And just push down. It's locked in place.